Watch What Happens Live that the singer was the worst guest of their era. I mean, we both know dog, said Pharaoh to the hater. Yeah, it was Bieber. Hater responded. He was just in a bad place. Maybe he's in a better place, but back then he was in a it was rough. So, and it had everything to say. Everybody usually in great behavior. He just seemed like exhausted or just the end of the rope. I mean, some people are fucking rag pulled that far. He was a kid, not allowed to be a kid. Bieber is Bieber. The Post is also told that members of the cast were also unhappy that the country music star Morgan Wallen was allowed to make his SNL debut in December, 2 months after his initial invitation was rescinded for breaking the show's quarantine rules. Wallen was photographed kissing multiple college women and partying maskless in Alabama when he was supposed to be on lockdown.
Winning. No. You suck!
And while for most of SNL history, cast members have been kept quiet if they were unhappy with the guest, there is a precedent of protest. In 1990, cast members Nora Doone refused to appear on an episode hosted by comedian Andrew Dice Clay.
You're fired.
I don't know why you would hate that dude. Years later, she told Salute, "Oh, hey, you're gonna tell me why? I should just keep reading, dumbass." And then there's Andrew Dice Clay, the character who was an abuser of women, and he was a homophobe. And his material was terrible. He just wasn't smart enough to handle that material, and our writing staff was not the writing staff to handle the material either. For him to host the show, Lorne said Andrew Dice Clay was a phenomenon worth examining. We didn't examine the hosts of SNL. We supported them. We wrote for them, and we made them look good. Otherwise, you'd never get a host. You're there to make them look good. I mean, yeah, you're there to make your show look good, and they look good if your show looks good. It is what it is. I mean, again, unless you get a really horrible person, and then you could probably dog on them the whole fucking show, and it would still be good. People would watch it, but they probably won't come back. But her refusal didn't exactly make Dune popular with castmates. John Lovitz called it a betrayal and accused her of making the cast look like we were sellouts for doing the show with him. No one this season has gone that far, but some of the cast members have said things that the show is divided. On Late Night with Seth Meyers, Michael Shea said the Musk, he's the richest man in the world. How could you be excited for that? Because he's fucking funny. Peter Davidson's agreed. He's the meme king, like the techno king of Tesla. That's why he's fucking Doge won to space. But we'll get into that next. I just don't understand why this is the dude everyone's so freaked out about. Davidson and on the show, The Breakfast Club. I was like, what did he do? He was just like, blah, blah, blah. These are just people complaining, and it's fucking utter garbage. I really don't like people complaining, and so we're not even going to continue here. Elon Musk's a funny bastard. He's successful, and people want to be him. That's why you get excited for him, because people want to be him. People want to be rich. They want to be famous. They want to be powerful. It is what it is. It's ingrained in our nature to find somebody that you want to, that has what you want, admire them, and then work to obtain it yourself. That's how winning is done. Winning. I'm just fucking saying. Alright, moving right along. Elon Musk, that dude we were just talking about, accepted payment in Dogecoin, and he's sending Doge 1 to the moon. Winning. They're trying to set cryptocurrency as the standard medium of trade for interplanetary space.
That's how winning is done.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Let's get into this. Let's just get right into this. Read this article, because this is exciting. I'm big into crypto. I mean, Bitcoin is much better than Doge, but in crypto, if you can make money, you can make money, right? It's better investment all along than other things. But Bitcoin's really the new gold. But don't take you can't take legal financial advice from me. So winning. I'm just putting that out there. Elon Musk's SpaceX will launch the Doge 1 mission to the moon in the first quarter of 2022, with the companies accepting the meme-inspired cryptocurrency as full payment for the lunar payload. Winning. So it's Geometric Energy Corporation announced that the Dogecoin-funded mission on Sunday, which SpaceX communications teams confirmed in an email to reporters, the mission's financial value was not disclosed. Doge 1 will fly a 40-kilogram cube satellite as a payload on a Falcon 9 rocket, with GEC's saying its payload will obtain lunar spatial intelligence from sensors and cameras on board with integrated communications in computational systems. SpaceX Vice President of Commercial Sales Tom Ochenero said in a statement that Doge 1 will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond Earth orbit and set foundation for interplanetary commerce.
That's how winning is done.
Like this is gonna like huge. The dollar is not the medium of standard in space anymore. Cryptocurrency is.
Winning.
We've excited to launch Doge 1 to the moon, Osano said. Musk previously announced the company's plans, albeit in a tweet on April Fool's Day. SpaceX is going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon, Musk wrote.
Winning.
Of course you are. Dogecoin mission comes after Musk's the self-proclaimed Doge father made his debut on host the Doge father.
Winning.
Oh, that's much better than the f***ing Crypto King. Made his debut on the host of Saturday Night Live. The price of Dogecoin plunged during his appearance, falling below 50 cents, despite his references to the cryptocurrency. For SpaceX, the announcement also comes on the day as the company sets a new record for its Falcon 9 series of rockets after launching another batch of Starlink satellites into orbit. SpaceX landed on Falcon 9 rockets, boosted for a 10th time, a benchmark Musk has previously described as key in the company's progress to reusing its rockets. This dude is making leaps and bounds in fucking space, and you'll wonder why people are excited to talk to this fucking dude. This dude's doing...
That's how winning is done!
This dude's fucking doing things. While we're all fucking twiddling our thumbs and like, oh, we're gonna survive on this planet. He's like, we're going to move out into space, and it's not going to fucking matter. So you can figure it out or you can't figure it out, but we're out winning. It's designed to do 10 or more flights with no reimbursement between each flight, Musk told reporter. Oh, that's pretty sweet. We believe that the Falcon 9 boosters are capable of an order of at least 100 flights before being retired, maybe more. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. That was a short and sweet article, but I mean, it's a short and sweet story. Like Elon Musk's, all of the fucking electric car things that are going in are like winning way stations on the road, on the highways and stuff. The Tesla, like he's made a new battery, which I don't know how it's better than what we have, but it's not what we need, but it's better than what we have because our battery technology is sorely abysmal. He's putting the Starlink up, which is going to be a cheap alternative internet winning satellite capable of interplanetary communications when the time comes. He's doing things.
That's how winning is done.
That's why people admire him. Bill Gates is on the Eugenics Commission, and people don't like him for XYZ, but there are still people out there that admire him because he's building things with Microsoft.
That's how winning is done.
There were people that didn't like Steve Jobs, but there were people that admired him because he was building something with Apple.
That's how winning is done.
There's some people that don't like Tim Pool, but there's some people that watch Tim Pool because he's building something with his empire at Timcast.
That's how winning is done.
Winning. We're building something here too. We got to build together. Elon Musk's the way. The Dogecoin, Ethereum. I mean, I don't know how good Doge is. Bitcoin is the one. Like Tim Pool was saying, Bitcoin's gonna reach 1 million. Like it's like I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I'm gonna invest in some Bitcoin. Winning. Probably put like $100 or so a month to Bitcoin. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm gonna start investing in Bitcoin because it's an asset that doesn't depreciate. It's an appreciating asset. Property is an appreciating asset. These are things we're going to have to think of since it seems like we're going into a depression and inflation's coming and prices are fucking skyrocketing and all this other crap, especially in the wake of the goddamn fucking shutdown of the stupid pipeline we were just talking about. I mean, it's time for us to fucking get our heads out of our asses and like we have to unfuck our currency fucking problem. We have to unfuck the economy, even that the government purposely. We have to unfuck our government. We have to unfuck ourselves.
That's how winning is done.
We have to like. We really do. The great unfucking has to begin because like this is ridiculous. Winning.
No. You suck.
We're not gonna fucking do it. But I do think that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is gonna become the greatest. So like get some financial advice from an actual financial advisor. You don't have to take it from an old fogey like me, but I'm just telling you, like this is what I believe. This is how I feel deep down inside. In crypto, like companies are already like accepting Bitcoin, and like Visa is operating with Bitcoin. Fucking Visa, we're gonna get into that in a minute. But the cash is not good. The you hold your the longer you hold your cash, the less valuable it becomes. The more less buying power it has.
Winning? No.
I mean, it really is that simple. I mean, we probably should set up an economy where everybody can afford to live paycheck to paycheck, and they can just spend their money on the things that they want and need, and they live a happy, long life, and the money's constantly circulating, and we don't have any of this fuckery, but nobody wants to identify a maximum.
Winning? No.
They want a minimum. They want to set a minimum, but nobody wants to talk about a maximum. You can't have a sustainable system without identifying both. But I guess we can't math. I'm just saying. All right, and moving along to that final segment we were just talking about, Visa. Visa is now supporting cryptocurrency. This is a huge step forward in crypto. Uh, if Visa and Mastercard too, that's another story altogether. But they're both now using Bitcoin and other cryptos and like that. And those are the two most credit systems in the world. If they're jumping on Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the new global currency. And I know people think that it can't be controlled, but I think that might be backwards because it's being backed by the most major credit bureaus like corporations. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's going to become the new global currency. It's basically gold.
Winning.
Let's get into this. Visa unveils pay with crypto feature. Visa takes another major step forward for cryptocurrency and yet another 2021 digital currency milestone. Visa announces it is the first major payments network to settle 100% cryptocurrency transaction. What does that mean? Well, let's say you want to use your crypto credit or debit card to buy a new pair of shoes. Previously, the payment would first have to be converted into a fiat traditional government-backed currency like the US dollar before it could be processed. The extra step is in a transaction adds cost and complications. For example, since a cryptocurrency balances can fluctuate dramatically, even the slightest delay could change the transaction amount. This can make things tricky for the vendors and payment processors. I mean, yeah, we gotta that quick. In this landmark transaction, Visa's payments stayed in cryptocurrency all the way. This means that eventually crypto businesses won't need to convert the fiat currency to process payments. Like Bitcoin it's going to remain like gold because it's too unstable and it fluctuates like that. We're going to have to come up with a new like medium, like a new dollar bill, like a Dogecoin as the cash. So we're going to have to Ethereum. We're going to have to figure out something. Ethereum is like silver, if you ask me, but you got to figure it out as you go. Like we have to figure it out.
That's how winning is done.
In this landmark transaction, Visa's payment stayed in crypto all the way. That means that eventually crypto businesses won't need to convert to a fiat currency to process payments. That's
how winning is done.
Excellent. That's going to be fucking. But Visa is accepting crypto. Like that's a fucking like Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Find the best stockbroker for you among these top picks. I should have bought fucking crypto so long ago when fucking, Sergeant, you did it. You fucking told us we should do it. And I told you fucking crypto was like a fucking digital currency that can be tracked by the government and it's fucking worthless. And you just laughed at me and now I'm laughing at myself. You were right, buddy. You were fucking right. Find the best stockbroker for you among these top picks. I bet you're living like a fucking king right now, bro.
That's how winning is done.
For a special sign-up offer, outstanding customer support, $0 commissions, intuitive mobile apps, and more. You'll find a stockbroker to fit your trading need. Oh, that's just a fucking ad.
You suck.
As a consumer, you may not notice the differences, but it couldn't impact how many businesses accept crypto payments and whether or not more credit or debit cards will begin to offer the feature. Can I use my Visa card to pay with Bitcoin? Not yet. This is a small but extending step for cryptocurrencies, but it's still only a pilot project. I wonder what the date of this is, because they announced the crypto-backed card. I think that's what this is talking about, though. For now, Visa is working with crypto platform, Crypto.com, and Anchorage Digital Bank on this new initiative. The partnership will allow Crypto.com to settle transactions with Visa using US coin USDC, which is a stable coin. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, stable coins are pegged to fiat currencies like the US dollar, so they aren't as volatile as cryptocurrencies. So our dollar is already in a US coin? Interesting. Visa expects to roll out the system to more partners as the year goes on. The program furthers Visa's relationship with Crypto.com. Currently, Crypto.com offers 5 prepaid Visa debit cards